The Komodo Dragon, the true king of lizards. Hello, everyone. Meet the Komodo Dragon, the undisputed king of lizards. With its massive body weighing up to 150 kilograms, this formidable predator dominates its domain. While it may lack mythical wings or fiery breath, make no mistake, its arsenal of deadly tools is just as terrifying. Armed with razor-sharp teeth, venomous saliva, and an extraordinarily sensitive, long tongue, the Komodo Dragon is a master hunter. These natural weapons make it a force to be reckoned with, allowing it to effortlessly take down large prey, including water buffalo, deer, and yes, even humans. This is not just a lizard. This is nature's ultimate predator. The fight to save the Komodo Dragon. Despite dedicated conservation efforts, the survival of Komodo dragons is under serious threat. Habitat destruction and the illegal wildlife trade continue to endanger this legendary species, with poaching operations growing more advanced and ruthless. But what fuels this demand for these rare reptiles? And more importantly, how can we stop it? Join the fight to protect the Komodo Dragon. Comment 1 to share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on this critical battle for survival. The time to act is now. Will you stand with us? Komodo Dragon, a living relic of power. With its flat head, piercing gaze, and massive, muscular body, the Komodo Dragon looks like a creature pulled straight from prehistoric times. Its long, dragging tail and constantly flickering tongue make it the ultimate predator, sensing the air for its next victim. But the real danger lies in its deadly bite, swift, precise, and laced with venom and a cocktail of lethal bacteria. With its bone-crushing jaws, the Komodo Dragon rips through flesh effortlessly, leaving its prey with no hope of escape. This isn't just a lizard, it's a force of nature. The deadly secret of Komodo Dragon venom. What makes the Komodo Dragon's venom so devastating? It's not just a simple toxin, it's a lethal cocktail of powerful proteins engineered for maximum destruction. This venom prevents blood clotting, causing massive blood loss, a dangerous drop in blood pressure, and ultimately sending the victim into shock. As it spreads, the venom slowly cripples the nervous system, leaving the prey weak, disoriented, and completely defenseless. Once bitten, escape is impossible. The Komodo Dragon's venom ensures death is only a matter of time. When Komodo dragons and humans collide. You may not realize it, but Komodo dragons, despite being a protected species, are increasingly encroaching on human settlements. With their natural habitats shrinking and prey becoming scarce, these giant predators are forced to raid farms, attacking livestock like chickens, goats, and cattle. The consequences are severe. These attacks result in millions of dollars in agricultural losses each year, devastating local farmers and communities. This growing crisis demands urgent action, before the conflict between humans and Komodo dragons spirals out of control. Komodo dragons invading homes, are you safe? Even more terrifying, Komodo dragons have been reported boldly entering homes and hiding inside, lurking in unexpected places. Imagine walking into your house only to come face to face with this massive predator. Would you freeze in terror? With human-wildlife encounters on the rise, the question is, how can we prevent these dangerous situations? Join the discussion. Comment 1 to explore real solutions that can help protect both humans and Komodo dragons before it's too late. The deadly hunt for Komodo dragons. With no alternatives left, desperate farmers were forced to take action. They called upon the most skilled Komodo dragon hunters, fearless individuals willing to face this apex predator head-on. Armed with high-powered rifles and shotguns, these hunters rely on heavy-duty ammunition designed for maximum stopping power, the only way to effectively and safely neutralize these formidable beasts. It's a high-stakes battle between man and monster, where only one can come out on top. The science behind hunting Komodo dragons. Weapons alone aren't enough. The real key to taking down a Komodo dragon lies in understanding its behavior, instincts, and hunting patterns. Only the most skilled trackers can anticipate its moves, combining expert tracking techniques with precise firearm use to ensure a successful and strategic takedown. It's crucial to note that in these cases, hunting Komodo dragons is fully legal, approved by authorities to protect communities from the growing threat posed by this powerful predator. This isn't just a hunt, it's a battle for survival. Why do Komodo dragons fight each other? Ever wondered why Komodo dragons battle among themselves? Despite being the same species, the fight for survival drives them into intense, brutal clashes. With food scarce and competition fierce, every group of Komodo dragons follows a strict hierarchy. These battles aren't just for show, they determine dominance, enforce order, and ensure the group's survival in harsh conditions. In the world of Komodo dragons, only the strongest rule. Komodo dragons, masters of land and water. Don't be fooled by calm waters. Komodo dragons are not confined to land. Even fish aren't safe from their lightning-fast, deadly attacks. In mere seconds, a Komodo dragon can strike, seize, and swallow its prey whole, making it one of nature's most fearsome predators, on land and in water. Are these creatures becoming too dangerous? Comment 1 if you think it's time to tackle the challenges posed by these unstoppable predators. The aggressive cousin of the Komodo dragon. Did you know that the Komodo dragon has a close relative? That's right, it's the monitor lizard. Equally aggressive and bold, these creatures are notorious for their fearless behavior, often charging and attacking without warning, leaving people in a state of panic. Even more shocking, they've been spotted wandering into supermarkets, acting as if they own the place. Imagine witnessing that. I'd probably sprint straight home. These creatures are not to be underestimated. Would you know what to do in such a situation? The struggle to control monitor lizards. To conserve ammunition, farmers have resorted to creating simple, homemade traps to catch monitor lizards. While these traps are effective for smaller ones, they often fail to contain the larger, more aggressive creatures. Do you think there's a better solution to this growing challenge? Share your ideas in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating videos on the wild world of Komodo dragons and their relatives. The invasive wild boar, a hunting legacy. Wild boars became an invasive species in the 16th century when European settlers introduced them to the United States for hunting. Since then, their impact on the environment has been nothing short of devastating. Curious about the unique traits of wild boars? Comment 1 to dive deeper into their characteristics in our next video and learn how they've become a major force in the wild. Wild boars, a growing threat to farmers and communities. Today, wild boars have multiplied rapidly, spreading across many regions and becoming a serious threat to farmers and the general public. States like Texas are especially impacted, with millions of wild boars thriving in the wild. What makes them even more dangerous is their extraordinary reproductive ability. Females can give birth to 13 to 18 piglets per litter, ensuring their numbers grow at an alarming rate. With the breeding season peaking in spring and summer, and a thick coat of fur to survive the harsh winter, wild boars are a force that can't be ignored. The challenge is real, and it's time we face it head-on. Wild boars, the unstoppable force in the wild. With their massive size and aggressive temperament, wild boars are perfectly built to survive in the harshest environments. In fact, they can even pose a serious threat to humans when they feel cornered or threatened. If you find these powerful creatures as intimidating as they are dangerous, drop a comment with 1 below to show you understand the growing danger they represent. Wild boars, feeding, foraging, and thriving. Wild boars primarily feed on roots and fruits, and they often travel in herds as they forage through dense forests and grasslands. These formidable animals are incredibly adaptable, navigating even the toughest terrains. Depending on their age, these boars can weigh anywhere between 200 and 350 pounds, making them an imposing force in the wild. With their size and tenacity, wild boars continue to thrive, but what does this mean for us? The devastating impact of wild boars on agriculture. The wild boar invasion has caused chaos across both rural and urban areas. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the damage wild boars inflict on American agriculture was estimated at $1.6 billion annually as of 2019. In Texas alone, a single herd of hundreds of wild boars destroyed over 100 acres of cornfields, leading to losses of up to $200 million. The scale of the damage is staggering, and it's clear that the wild boar problem is far from under control. This is a crisis that demands immediate attention. Wild boars, a growing threat to communities and infrastructure. Beyond wreaking havoc on farmland, wild boars are also invading wilderness areas, sparking growing concern and unease in nearby communities. As they search for food and water, their destructive behavior extends to damaging power lines and water pipes, causing serious disruptions for residents. What can farmers do to stop this threat once and for all? We want to hear your thoughts. Share your ideas in the comments below and join the conversation on how we can tackle this growing problem. Using traps to combat wild boar invasions. Using traps to prevent wild boar intrusion is a simple yet highly effective method widely favored by farmers. These traps are typically placed in areas known to be frequented by wild boars, such as along trails or near water sources. Success relies on a well-thought-out strategy, targeting locations with clear signs of wild boar activity, footprints, wallowing spots, and foraging marks. With the right approach, traps can be a game-changing tool in the battle against these destructive creatures. Would you consider using this method on your land? The power of patience, how trapping wild boars works. Once the traps are set, farmers regularly check and monitor them to see if any wild boars have been captured. As the number of boars caught decreases, the frequency of setting traps can be reduced, making the process more efficient over time. While this method requires patience and persistence, it proves to be a cost-effective solution for protecting farmland and resources from the extensive damage wild boars can cause. This approach offers a practical and sustainable way to tackle the wild boar problem, no shortcuts, just results. Would you give it a try on your farm? How to build a strong wild boar trap with wire? Can you picture a wild boar trap made entirely of wire? The process begins by digging a hole around the trap to stabilize it. Next, secure the trap by anchoring a chain to a fixed stake, and then tie the other end of the wire to a strong post for extra durability. Position the trap 3 to 6 inches away from the edge of the hole, ensuring the wire forms a secure barrier, keeping the trap firmly in place and ready for action. This simple yet effective setup can be a game-changer in the fight against wild boar invasions. Would you consider using this method? Building the perfect wild boar trap, baiting and maintenance. Next, place bait inside the trap to lure the wild boars. Choosing the right bait is crucial. Using something highly enticing will significantly increase your chances of success. Regular maintenance is also key. Replace the bait frequently and fix or replace any damaged parts of the trap to keep it working at its best. If you think these farmers are incredibly resourceful, leave a comment with one below and join the conversation. Hunting wild boars with firearms, a precise and effective approach. Hunting with firearms is a popular and engaging activity for many hunters, often carried out during daylight hours to maximize visibility of the prey. The shooting range is typically within a few dozen yards, ensuring precise and effective targeting. These hunting expeditions often lead to a substantial number of wild boars being successfully captured, offering a practical and efficient way to reduce the population. Do you think firearm hunting is the most effective solution? Let us know in the comments below. The power of hunting dogs in wild boar expeditions. Many hunters rely on specially trained hunting dogs to boost their success. These dogs excel at tracking and chasing wild prey, using their exceptional sense of smell and keen tracking skills to locate herds of wild boars from a significant distance. Their ability to guide hunters directly to the target makes them invaluable partners in the field. This powerful collaboration between humans and hunting dogs has consistently proven to be one of the most effective strategies in wild boar hunting. Do you think hunting dogs are essential to successful boar hunting? Let us know your thoughts below. The controversy of eating wild boar meat, safety, ethics, and health concerns. After a hunt, the collection and processing of wild boars raise important questions. While some farmers process the meat for personal use, consuming wild boar meat remains a controversial topic, especially when it comes to safety and health. Wild boars can carry diseases like hepatitis E, sparking legitimate concerns about its consumption. Additionally, some view the practice as inhumane or potentially harmful. What's your stance? Do you agree or disagree with eating wild boar meat? Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. The beaver invasion, how they are reshaping ecosystems and what we can do about it. Say goodbye to the monkeys, and let's turn our attention to the next invasive species, the beaver, an aquatic animal known for its environmental destructiveness. Beavers primarily feed on tree bark and surface vegetation, consuming around 10 to 20 pounds of food each day. They build lodges under layers of mud and soil to survive the winter, which weakens the soil structure and leads to land erosion. But it doesn't stop there. Beavers use their webbed front paws to scoop up mud and stones, their sharp claws to dig burrows, and their snouts to compress mud into place. These traits allow them to create complex structures made of branches, mud, and stone. Their dams obstruct water flow, leading to flooding when water can't circulate. The increase in beaver population has raised concerns, with the population reaching 200,000 by 2002, and the beavers' impact on the landscape is undeniable. They've transformed areas into marshes and disrupted ecosystems across North America. If the beaver population continues to grow, it will have serious consequences for the ecosystem. To control this growing issue, residents have used firearms and hunting dogs, an effective method to manage the population and protect the environment. What are your thoughts on the beaver invasion? Let us know in the comments below. Hunting beavers, the key to controlling their environmental impact. Hunters must ensure they fully comply with government regulations when hunting beavers. Each hunter must meet specific health standards, especially since beavers often inhabit marshy terrain, which complicates movement and hunting conditions. To ensure safety, it is recommended that hunters travel in groups of at least 3. Hunting licenses are typically valid for 1 year, and adhering to these regulations not only ensures safety but also helps authorities control the beaver population in the region. Successfully hunting beavers requires a deep understanding of their behaviors. Beavers primarily live underwater and only surface to forage or build dams, making them challenging to locate. Hunters must rely on surface signs or burrow entrances to pinpoint their locations. It is crucial to avoid hunting at night due to low light conditions that can make hunting dangerous and hinder aiming accuracy. Beavers have dark-colored fur that blends with their surroundings at night, making them more difficult to spot. They are generally more active in the morning and spend the night either sheltered in their lodges or submerged underwater. Understanding the beaver's habits, following hunting regulations, and ensuring safety during hunts are essential steps in managing their growing population and protecting the environment. Share your thoughts on this approach in the comments below. Mastering the hunt, precision and skill in beaver control. When hunting moving targets like beavers, firearms such as the Crosman Marauder 25 caliber equipped with scopes are essential for precise targeting. These advanced tools allow hunters to easily identify and accurately shoot beavers from a distance. Mastering this technique demands more than just access to the right equipment, it requires a high level of skill and gun control. Hunters typically undergo at least 6 months of training to hone their abilities, ensuring they can approach their target stealthily and shoot with accuracy under challenging conditions. In addition to mastering firearm control, hunters also gain valuable experience through boat navigation. Authorities provide transportation for the hunting teams, allowing them to traverse large rivers where strong currents are often present due to beaver activity. The boats, which can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, significantly reduce travel time and increase the efficiency of the hunt. By combining the proper equipment, skill, and strategic use of boats, hunters are better equipped to take control of the growing beaver population. Share your thoughts on these advanced hunting techniques in the comments. The art of beaver trapping, precision, patience, and protection. Trapping beavers is a meticulous and highly strategic process that demands expertise and an in-depth understanding of beaver behavior. Experienced trappers first identify key locations, such as pathways or waterways frequently used by these animals. Once the ideal spot is chosen, they set up a foothold trap, ensuring easy accessibility from both sides for maximum effectiveness. The key to a successful capture lies in precision and concealment. Trappers must skillfully set and trigger traps smoothly to avoid harming the beaver while ensuring a secure capture. Camouflaging the trap with grass and other natural materials is essential to prevent the beaver from detecting any danger. To increase success rates, baiting is a crucial step. Using highly attractive food sources, such as fish or clams, lures the beaver into the trap. However, this approach requires patience, keen observation, and constant maintenance to keep traps in optimal condition. Thanks to these well-planned trapping strategies, the destructive impact of beavers has been significantly curtailed. By controlling their population, hunters help protect farmlands, ecosystems, and crucial biodiversity from irreversible damage. Their dedicated efforts ensure that plant life and natural habitats remain balanced and sustainable. Do you think more effective solutions exist for managing beaver populations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more fascinating content.